Remember, you had the official visit weekend where you had all those guys come up and then so many of them commit.
Yep.
As a recruiting office, do you look at that and be like, wow, we must have done something okay there, that visit?
I'm glad it's over. My hair was falling out. We had 18 families running around. Where's there? Like, it was just hard to keep track of where everybody was. And, hey, you're making reservations for lunch. It's like, yeah, I need a reservation for like 150 people. You can help us out, right? Just, it was a lot of fun because in hindsight, those guys all got to know each other. The parents got to know each other. Like, this is who we're going to be traveling games with. It was just a really good family atmosphere for everybody, and obviously a really positive thing for us.
What went into the idea? I mean, there were a few weekends available in June. What made you guys decide to just stack them all?
You
in
know
one
what?
weekend
It
as
kind
opposed
of
to
came
spreading?
together. We had some, long story short, we had some camp dates in June. We didn't want to move those and reschedule things. So really, that ended up being the only ideal weekend left. We thought about, maybe we want to target around some Pirate games, what else was going on in the city, and we didn't end up going to one, but it's a possibility for us in the future. So that might be something we do going forward. We'll see.
You guys have a couple sets of teammates in this class, and you had some pairings last year as well from the same high school. I'm sure that's at least somewhat convenient from a logistical perspective. You're dealing with one high school coach and stuff. But how much do you guys like doing that, bringing in combinations from one program if you can?
It's really honestly irrelevant. It just kind of happens that there's two guys at the same school we like. And, there's certain high schools that happen to just have a lot of really good players. And we get lucky and they're interested in Pitt. Things kind of go from there.
No, Pat can only visit each guy once. How does that strategy go? Is that just you kind of come up with a way to approach it, or does he have a lot of input on that?
I think it's a team effort. You kind of figure out what makes sense. What you don't want to do is have them pinballing all over the country. Kind of geographically, you'd like to keep them in one space as much as you can and get as much done there and spend less time in the air, spend less time driving around. But obviously, you've got one shot with the head coach, so you got to make it count. And, what throws a wrench in it is, oh, mom's working that night, so we got to flip this. And hey, it's just it's a constant shuffle of logistics.
Obviously, you don't want to complain about being in the ACC championship game, but I'm sure that you had some plans for some coaches that week that then got scrambled.
Yeah, so normally, if you don't go to that game, you've got 3 weeks to recruit. Suddenly, okay, crap, eliminate everything you just worked on. You've got 2 weeks. Obviously, you're not complaining about it, but it definitely gave me a couple of headaches here and there. But again, with that, coach kind of hit on it, the ACC championship game, having that June official visit, we had so many kids up here already, was a huge help in December, where we still really only had one official visit weekend because of that June weekend. So that was big for us.
It looked like Carter actually did pledge during the game, during the ACC championship
Yeah,
game.
I won't lie.
Was that right?
It was early in the Clemson game. I was just kept refreshing my Twitter feed off on the side. I did see that he posted that, but we had gotten word a little bit earlier that day that we were going to let him do his thing.
Yeah.
So.
Now, between now and February, how much of your time will you spend on 2019? How much of your time will you spend on 2020?
We're going to see. It's really a kind of a constant thing all day. We've just kind of been seeing who's signing where, who's left out there in the 2019 class. We still don't have a final answer on that. Results are kind of still coming in from all over the country. So really the first thing is, who is left? Are they good enough? Do we feel like there is a need? And then we'll see. And then Coach kind of mentioned the transfer thing is just kind of off the wall now. Seems like this time of year there's like 100 new kids in the system each day. Just keeping up with it is almost a full-time job now. So we'll see where that goes.
You guys come out of that official visit weekend in June, and you're probably thinking, all right, great, got all these commitments. When does it hit you that you've then got 6 months until signing day and no more official visits for those guys? I mean, how do you?
And Coach hit on it. It's just like you got to make sure that you stay at the front of their minds, because they've got 6 months. If they go on another visit in December, suddenly we're not the hot new girlfriend in school. We're like the old thing that they've been used to. We want to be fresh. We want to be new. So that's, if there is a disadvantage to that early visit, it's that now you got to hang on. And your shot is already gone.